What's up, guys? Joe White here, rolling through Illinois today, getting ready to cross into Iowa and heading toward Davenport, Iowa, home of Seth Rollins. It's got a wrestling school there. Um, so I been thinking about the Uncle Howdy stuff. Mike Johnson provided a bit of an update. Let's see here. So Mike Johnson provided a bit of an update. He says, as PW Insider has previously reported, all of the QR codes on WWE programming of late are leading to a new group that will play off the Bray Wyatt intellectual property. I hate referring to somebody who's dead as an intellectual property. I really don't like that wording, but oh well. I didn't write the damn thing. Um, you could say the Bray Wyatt universe, if you will, but since PW Insider has been told by multiple sources that the group was slated to film vignettes this week in advance of their unveiling, which may come as soon as this Monday. It's coming this Monday. We got a countdown clock telling you that it's this Monday. Now, what they do, how much of a debut we get, a bit up in the air. But I do believe we will see Uncle Howdy as of this Monday. Um, as PWInsider.com has previously reported, the group is currently planning to consist of Bo Dallas, Nikki Cross, Dexter Loomis, Joe Gacy, and Eric Rowan. Whether some of them will be portraying new personas, we have yet to 100% confirm. So that tells me that Mike Johnson has heard that some of these guys will be getting new names, but he can't 100% confirm it. Like, I will say this about Mike Johnson and credible news sites, unlike a Dave Meltzer, unlike Fightful, Mike Johnson doesn't just take one source and say, here it is. He has multiple people confirm things. So I will give him that much. Now, a couple things about this. If they're filming vignettes, here's the timeline of what I think is going to happen. Friday night, we're going to get a QR code. I don't think we'll get something substantial. We'll get like another journal entry, and we'll get a link. If they're smart, they'll just use the same QR code, like I've said before. Um, they'll flash up the same QR code. It'll take you to the countdown clock, and it'll take you, have links at the top and bottom. We'll get the Nightbird symbol and the Pluto symbol, and they'll take you to the journal entry and the recapitulation site as they have been. The diary will get a new entry, basically telling us soon, whatever the case may be. You know, coming up this week. I hope they're not called the Reckoning. That's one thing that kills me is it says on the countdown clock website, the reckoning is inevitable, and we're reckoning with red letters. Um, I hope to God this group is not called the Reckoning. Anyway, that's just so lame to me. The Reckoning. Whatever. I mean, if you're going the supernatural stuff is already stretch enough for me to suspend my disbelief, and I do have a fun time with it, but the Reckoning, no, you know. Um, what was that group that had like Slapjack and T-Bar? Was that the Reckoning? I don't remember what. See, that just shows you how relevant they were. I don't even remember what it was called. They debuted during the pandemic era and didn't amount to anything. I mean, was dropped very, very quickly. Who'd you have? Mace, T-Bar, Slapjack, Jack off. I don't know. Um, but I think Friday, like I said, Friday you'll get not much of an update. Saturday, you'll get the same QR code. It'll lead you to a journal entry. But I think then Saturday, we will get something else on the recapitulation website, the recap website. They've already changed the little frowny face at the bottom to it no longer goes to that note that says more tomorrow, the one that they did a couple Saturdays ago. Um, This time it goes to the preparing for a massacre training video. So we might get another Pluto symbol there with another video. They say they filmed vignettes. In reality, when you think about it, this whole campaign has been one giant vignette after another. The videos, the journal entries, all of this. I mean, a vignette is designed to give you a little bit of a primer as to what that character is all about before they actually debut. So that when they debut, you go, oh, there he is. I know that guy's story. Val Venus. I've referenced him a time or two. Val Venus was to me the prime example. You saw him in the bathtub with Jenna Jameson. You saw him on the set of a couple of movies, if you will. So now you know when he debuts, okay, he's got a porn star gimmick. He used to be a porn star, but now he's a wrestler. And he makes a lot of genitalia references. There you go. So, I mean, you knew who he was when he debuted. There was no doubt about it. He just didn't show up one day and go, hey, I recognize that guy. I've seen him in a lot of movies. You know, no, they gave you a bit of a primer, and that's what a vignette is designed to do. Now, whether or not they've had WCW did this with Glacier. I can remember Glacier took forever to debut. They did the blood runs cold thing for a long time. But getting back to Uncle Howdy, this has been a long, it's been a long, it's June. So April, May, June, it's been a long 3-month build. I said before, I don't think that they wanted it to go this long. I think that the international PLEs and them going overseas for a stretch like this has hurt this Nightbird campaign because they don't want to debut it. They don't want to debut it internationally. Their biggest audience is in the States, so this is where they want to debut it. Now, Corpus Christi, Texas is a bit of okay. But so that's where we're at. Then I think Monday, Sunday after they do this QR code on Sunday, that's it. There is nothing else they can do unless they flash drop something. There's nothing else they can do to prepare us. So I'll be doing a video on Sunday after Clash to Castle. I might even do one right after Clash to Castle, giving you my thoughts on the pay-per-view. But I am going to do a video talking about how this is it. And what do I think happens on Monday? And how I think the group is going to debut. Are they going to attack anybody? Are they not going to attack? Are we going to get a promo? Are we going to hear them speak? I think we'll have a better understanding as to maybe what they'll do on Monday after that last QR code at Clash of the Castle pops up. I do think it's crazy how now they're no longer promoting the after show as a press conference. It's basically a post show. You people in the media, you did it to yourselves. You can all blame that one French moron who cited Fightful and PW Insider for ruining it for all of you. Because WWE no longer wants to put themselves in a position where Triple H just absolutely goes off on your ass. So one bad Frenchman spoiled the bunch. So maybe something happens on this pre-show or this post-show. Who knows? If Uncle Howdy debuts, there's also the question of what if they debut at Clash the Castle? Then this countdown clock is for nothing. You count down to something because you don't want to do anything before that time. You pick a time and a date, you count down to it, and that's it. So, again, recapping here. Timeline for events, I think, will happen. We'll get a QR code Friday. We'll get something added to the, another journal entry. Saturday at the Clash, another QR code. Maybe something else added to that recap website. Maybe the recap website changes entirely to include just this one video that we're going to get. And that's the vignette maybe that they're talking about. And then Monday we get the big debut. Now, I'll have more on this Sunday night or Sunday when I do my video. But that debut on Monday, it's got to cook. If it comes out the lukewarm thing and if it just comes out like a fart in church, it's going to be bad news. It's going to disappoint a lot of people. But we'll see. Anyway, folks, I got to keep driving here. I'm continuing out to Utah. Ogden, Utah. Over there, delivering a load of chocolate, Hershey's chocolate, to Ogden, Utah. They get a big distribution center out there. Anyway, folks, if you see a big rig on the road, give us lots of room out here. Do not tailgate us. Let us over if we need to get over. Go the speed limit. Use your signals. If you can't see our mirrors, we can't see you, and we'll see you down the road.